All right, this is a different version of that same remix from track two. Track three, I decided, I had a bunch of Reason files laying around, and so what I do is I make the beats, or I used to do is make the beats in Reason, and then I just make as many as I could, and then audition them in Logic. And so, I only had a handful of acapellas at the time, and so I really liked this Mob Deep track, so I kept using it as something to try and put some of the early beats I was doing to. So, this one says it was '06, but if you look at the Rex files, they're '04. So this is some stuff I was doing like way back in '04, I guess. But this is one of the loops. There's two different loops I guess I was pulling from. I mean, everybody knows that loop. I mean, it's just used everywhere. So this is the Reason file. And again, I was still learning Reason and trying to experiment a lot with, effects and chaining things together, splitting a lot of audio, you know, processing it through a lot of different things, doubling it up on different tracks and applying different effects to different tracks and stuff. And you'll see that kind of going on in here in a second. But I'll just go through each device. This was the loop. And then I had two different redrums with stock sounds pulled out of them. This one I don't even know if I really used. I guess I did use it for this. Oh yeah, the toms. So this was the Dub Lab Heavy kit, and then I did an Abstract kit, which had some cool kicks and stuff. And I a lot of times when I get the drums pulled in, I'll do stuff like change pitches and stuff, like right there. So this where a majority of my drum pattern was built in. I played it in. This was didn't really use the step sequencer here. I was just playing them in. So that's what you see there. And then here's another loop. In this loop, I did a lot of effects processing too, unnecessarily. Again, just experimenting and stuff because that's what Reason was really there for, is to kind of plug stuff into different things just to see what you end up with. And so I was doing a lot of audio splicing and pushing things through a bunch of different things just to see what I would end up with. So this is kind of what this ended up sounding like. So so when it was all said and done, this is what I ended up with. I had a matrix sequencer. I don't even know what I was doing with it. So here's the beat. So anyway, that was the second version of that remix. Again, just playing around. Download the kit or whatever if you want to do something with it. If you have any tips or pointers, get them at me, man. I'm in at gmail.com.